Hello everyone, today we are going to practice speaking about past experiences using the past simple. But before we start, let's quickly review. When we talk about the past, we use verbs like went, watched, or played. For example, I went to the beach, I watched the movie. Now, I'm going to model a short example. Last weekend, I went to the beach, I swam in the ocean, and I had dinner with my friends. Notice how I use the past verbs like went, swam, or had. Now it's your turn to practice. I'm going to give you some three simple questions. What did you do? Where did you go? Who were you with? Take a moment and think about your answers. Now imagine you are working with a partner. Student A, you ask the questions. Student B, you answer the question. Let's try one together. Where did you go? You can answer, I went to the park, for example. What did you do? I play football and relaxed. Who were you with? I was with my friends. That's good, excellent. Now switch roles. This activity helps you practice real communication, not just grammar. As you speak, focus on using past verbs correctly. Now let's move on to slightly more independent task. I want you to create a short story about your last weekend using 4 to 6 sentences. For example, last weekend I stayed at home. I watched series. I cooked dinner and then I talked to my family. Notice again the past verbs stayed, watched, cooked, and talked. Take a moment and create your own version. Right. If you're going to use your phone, you can record yourself. This is very useful because you can listen and check your pronunciation and grammar. Now share your story with your partner. When you listen, ask yourself, did your partner use past verbs correctly? Give simple feedback. Now, let's do this quick final check. Tell me one sentence about your weekend. For example, I visited my grandparents. That's good. Remember, the goal is to communicate clearly using past tense verbs. You don't need to be perfect, but you need to practice and use the language actively. Great work to do today, folks. Thank you so much and see you next time.